Hello students, so we will start today with the mouth and buccal cavity. In the previous class I told you about the digestive system, digestion, alimentary canal and how it is associated with salivary various glands and yeah. So move on to the next topic, the mouth and buccal cavity. As we know that food is taken into the body through the mouth. The process of taking food into our body is known as ingestion. This food is chewing with the teeth and break into a smaller pieces. So this food is broken into smaller pieces with the help of teeth. There are two type of teeth, that is milk teeth and permanent teeth. Milk teeth are also known as temporary teeth. The first set of teeth grows during the infancy and they fall off at the age of 6 to 8 years. They are known as milk teeth. But after that, the second set that replaces them are the permanent teeth. Permanent teeth are last long till the old age, or due to some dental diseases they fall off. In the activity 2, you have to wash your hand and look yourself into the mirror and count your teeth. So how many teeth you have? So there are 4 type of teeth: molar, premolar, canine, incisors. Here you have to mention cutting and biting teeth, piercing and tearing teeth, chewing and grinding teeth. So you have to mention here the number of teeth which you used for cutting and biting, piercing and tearing, chewing and grinding. Move on to the next page. Our mouth has a salivary gland which secrete saliva. Salivary glands secrete saliva. This saliva helps in the breakdown of starch into the sugar. Starch is present in our food and it is broken down with the help of saliva into a simple sugar. Activity 2.3 says that take a 2 test tube, label them A and B. In the test tube A, put 1 spoon of boiled rice, and in the test tube B, put 1 teaspoon of boiled rice after chewing it for 3 to 5 minutes. Add 3 to 4 ml of water in both the test tube. You have to add 3 to 4 ml of water. After that you have to add iodine solution. Iodine solution gives blue-black color for the presence of starch. But here you are seeing that test tube A gives blue-black color, but your test tube B doesn't give blue-black color. So presence of blue-black color shows that there is a presence of starch inside the test tube A, but in test tube B there is no starch. Why there is no starch? Because this saliva, whatever is saliva is present in your mouth, is convert this starch into a simple sugar. That's why iodine solution does not give here the blue-black color. So move on to the next one. The tongue is a fleshy muscular organ attached at the back of the floor of the buccal cavity. This tongue is used as a taste bud. There are different types of taste: bitter, sweet, different type of taste. In this activity, I am giving you for your homework that in this activity prepare some solution, sugar solution, common salt, lemon juice, juice crushed with the neem leaf. Blindfold yourself and then taste each and every solution. You will find that different parts of the tongue or of your tongue gives different taste. So you have to mention in the diagram. Now sweet and tooth decay. Normally bacteria are present in our mouth but they are not harmful to us. But if we take a food inside our mouth and we do not brush at the after taking the food, this leftover food this leftover food convert into the acid. The bacteria present in our mouth break down the sugar present in the leftover food and release acid. This acid gradually damages your teeth, and this is called as a tooth decay. If it is not treated at time, it gives a toothache, and in the extreme cases you can lose your tooth also. Chocolate, sweets, soft drinks and other sugar products are the major culprit of the tooth decay. You have to rinse your mouth after taking every meal at least twice a day. So here we learn that the bacteria present in our mouth convert the break down the sugar present in the from the leftover food and releases acid. So these bacteria releases acid. So this acid decay our tooth. In the next class we will study about the food pipe. Thank you.